magnificent, living today. You are magnificent, you are powerful. Start your magnificent, living today. The magnificent body.
Alright, good morning. So we're going to start in our comfortable seat. Whatever's comfortable for you. We're going to connect the mind and the body, our thumb and our forefingers. Our palms are going to face upward. Then you go just close your eyes. And first we're going to bring our focus to our breath. Breath is happening in and out through your nose. You're just taking long, deep breaths without judgment. Long, deep breaths. Then just soften your jaw a lot. Long, deep breaths. You can relax your forehead, allow your thoughts to relax. Long, deep breaths. We're going to bring our mind to our spinal column. And carefully stack your vertebrae, one on top of the next. So you have a long, lifted spine. Make sure your neck and shoulders are still relaxed. And just breathe long, deep breaths. Long, deep breaths. And then start to move your fingers and toes and find your body's internal focus. Relax the eyes a little more, lace our fingers together, stretch your arms forward, just let your head weight hang forward. Long, deep breaths. And now we're going to look up to the ceiling, arms are going to reach overhead, lift out of your waistline and get long stretch. And then easy release your arms out to the sides. And we're going to come down onto our back. On our back, our heels are directly underneath our knees. Hands along your sides, go ahead and tilt your chin forward. Long, deep breaths. And then just allow your upper back muscles to melt onto your mat. Breathe. Our right knee's going to float up, hands behind our thigh, go ahead and just stretch back. Long, deep breaths. And then we'll just soften our stretch, hang those lightly on your kneecap. And then just a little circle around inside of your hip socket. Breathe. And then just pause and reverse direction. Descending lubrication now to your head. Breathe. And then just pause. Place your right foot down. And the left knee floats up. Hands behind your thighs, stretch back. Long, deep breaths. And then softly your stretch. Hand goes lightly on your kneecap. And have a little circle around inside of your socket. Fine. And then just pause in reverse direction. Then just pause and place that left foot down. Make sure your heels are back underneath your knees, hands back along your sides. Moving bridge is next. As we inhale, we're going to lift our hips up into the bridge. And then as you exhale, we're going to articulate our spinal column down, starting with the vertebra of your upper back, in the middle of your spine, and then your low back. And relax down. And again, inhale as you lift up, stretch up. And then easy articulation down. And Inhale as you move. Lift the circle up off your mat. Stretch them. And then articulate. This is how we're going to rise to the top and hold. Just stay up, stretch, breathe, take a few breaths. Inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and articulate your spinal column all the way back down. And then we're just going to relax on the mat and take a breath. Our right leg now is going to go straight up. Hands behind your thighs, stretch back. Slide your left leg all the way forward. Long, deep breaths. Right foot is going to point and flex. Breathe in. You're going to flex and hold. Just rock your heels side to side. Breathe. With your foot, draw the circle right. And then reverse direction around. You can just shake up your foot. Bend the right knee, left hand across your thigh, go across your body center line. And just open up the back of your right hip. Long, deep breath. Now slowly roll your spine back to the center. The right foot steps down. And our left leg is going to go straight up. Hands behind your thighs, stretch back, slide your right leg all the way forward. Long, deep breaths. And now our left foot needs to flip flex. Sending lubrication to the ankle. And then flex and hold and rock side to side. Inversion and eversion. With your foot, draw a circle around. And then reverse direction. And then just shake up your foot. Then left knee, right hand across your thigh, and go across your body center line. Long, deep breath. Now we're going to slowly roll the spine back to the center. Both knees come up, hands behind both thighs. We're just going to make a little circle around. Breathe. Just massaging the low back, waking up your kidneys and your adrenal glands. And then just pause and reverse direction around. We're just going to hug our knees in, lift up the head, inhale. As you exhale, we're going to rock ourselves up. Bring your arms go around your legs. Right ear's going to go around into your right shoulder, opening up the left side of your neck. Breathe. And then the head comes back to the center. We're going to change sides. Long, deep. And then our head comes back to the center. We're going to make half circles. You're going to take your right ear to your shoulder. And then your chin down to your collarbone. Left ear to the left shoulder and pause. And then just reverse direction. So just going side to side. Just limping our neck. Breathe. We're going to do that twice more, side to side. When you finish your last one, go ahead and just bring your head back to the center. And we're going to move on to all fours, hands and knees. on all fours, our hands open like starfish. Thumbs forward. Stack up your wrists, your elbows, and your shoulders. Your knees are right underneath your hips. We're going to arch a little back and look forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to lift up our rib cage around under and just look back in your thighs. And again, arching as you inhale. And exhale as we lift up and round. Twice more. Arching as you inhale. And exhale, lift up and round. One more breath. Inhale. And then lift up and round under. Slide your seat back to your heels, walk your hands out, stretch your fingers apart and release your head weight. Extended child's pose. And then we'll ease our way back up to all fours and organize. Our right leg is going to go straight back, no higher than your hip. Thumb is going to point up. We're going to inhale first. As you exhale, we're going to bring the left elbow to the right knee and we're going to look to the right. Inhale as you bring your focus back to the mat and stretch. Inhale. And then exhale as you cross over. Twice more. Inhale, lengthen. And cross over. Inhale, left. Cross over. Now we're just going to lengthen and hold. Reach in both directions with your fingers and your toes. Stretch. Hand comes down, tap your toes down. We're going to spin to the right. Right hand is going to reach up to the ceiling. Palm on the mat is pressing into your mat. Modify side. Long deep breath. You just relax your hand along your side and come back to center. Organize your all fours. Hands, knees, shoulders, hips. Start by arching your low back. Get a breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, lift up your rib cage, run under and just look back. And again, inhale. And exhale as you lift up and round it. Twice more. Breathe. And lift up. One more time. Breathe. Round under and hold. Slide your seat back to your heels and walk your hands out. Stretch your fingers apart and release your head weight. Long, deep breaths. Just mind your breath. Let's ease our way back up. This time the left leg is going to go straight down. Thumb pointing up on the right. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, we're going to cross over and look to the left. Focus comes back to the mat as you inhale and stretch. Exhale as we cross over. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, cross over. Once more, lengthening the inhale. Exhale as you cross over. And then we're going to lengthen out and stretch in both directions. Breathe. Hand comes down, tap your toes down, and spin to the left this time. Left arm reaches up to the ceiling. Modified side plank. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. And then just relax your hand back along your side and come back to center. Organize your all fours. We're going to curl our toes under this time. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to press into your palms. Tailbone is the high point. Body in a V formation. And then just start to alternate your heels down right and left. In downward facing dog. Long deep breaths. Breathe. Long deep breaths. We're going to lift the heels, bend the knees, and we're going to come back down into the sitting child's pose. Come back into your child's pose. Breathe. Long deep breaths. We're going to come back up to all fours. Curl your toes under. And one more time, go into downward facing dog. And just work those heels down right and left. Just working those heels down right and left. And breathe. Long deep breaths. Breathe. Press your heels all the way down. Eyes look forward, walk, step, or jump your feet up to your hands. Our tailbone is going to come down. Our hands are going to reach forward like we're lifting a ball of energy or lightly, and then just pressing your heels and lengthen up. And then release your arms all the way out. Do that again. Come down. Grabbing the energy from where you rise up your legs and stretch up and lengthen. And then just release. This time we're going to come down. Grab the energy and rise up. Elbows are going to come down by our rib cage for spinal breathing. As we inhale, we're going to arch our low back and look up. Inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to round into your upper back and bring your elbows relatively close. Inhale, straight. And exhale as you round in. Opening up the spine. Inhale, stretch. And exhale down. One more time. Stretch back, inhale. And then round it. We're going to come to neutral. Hands reach up. Hands float down. We're going to come to the center of our arch. With our hands together the first time, we're going to reach down to the mat. Stretch up to the ceiling when you inhale. And let your hands float down to the arch. Down and up when we inhale. Stretch up. And your hands float down. And again, down and up. Stretch up. And float down. One more time. Down and up. Stretch up. Hands float down. Next breath. We're going to reach down. This time our arms are going to reach out to the sides. Our fingertips are going to touch. And let your hands float down to your heart. Down and out to the side. Inhale. Stretch up. Exhale as your hands float down. Breathe. Down and up. We're going to inhale and stretch up. Exhale as your hands float down. One more time like that. Stretch up. Hands float down. We're going to put the two together. So start with your hands together, reaching down, then stretching up. Hands float down. And then down and out to the side. Stretch. Hands float down. Next breath. Open our hands, we're going to re-invoke when we inhale. Fingers in towards you. We're going to dive over into a forward bend, and then just stretch over. Allow your spine to stretch forward. Long, deep breaths. We're going to shake our head, yes. Breathing. And then just shake your head, no. Release any tension from your neck, just let it go. Breathe. Allow your head weight today. Drop your seat down. Let's grab that energy from earth and rise up in our legs. Returning to our heart. Hands together the first time. Let's go down and up. Stretch up. Exhale as your hands float down. And then down and out to the side as you inhale. Hands float down. Opening the book as you inhale. We're going to dive down as we exhale. This time we're going to drop our seat down. Our hands are going to reach straight ahead to your chair button. We're going to reach down to the earth as we inhale. Up. And exhale as you reach back forward. Down, out to the side as you inhale. And exhale as you reach forward. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale as you reach forward. One more time. Breathe. And then reach forward. Press your heels and rise up. Release our hands. As we return to our heart. Hands together as we inhale, we stretch. Exhale as your hands float down. Down, out to the side. Stretch. Book opens as we inhale. Dive down as we exhale. Drop your seat, reach straight ahead to your chair. And then out to the side, inhale. Exhale as you reach back forward. Pressing your heels and rise up. Make two fists. Bring them to the small of your low back. And just start to give your low back a little rub. Back bending is next. Breathe. We're going to bend the knees. Our hips go forward. Open up the space between your rib cage and your hips. Lift up your heart. And then go ahead and just stretch back. Think about lifting your heart up to the ceiling. Open up. Breathe. Long deep breaths. Finding our breath. Hands behind your thighs. We're going to glide forward. Drop your seat down. Grab your energy. Rise up. Make your fists. Soften. Right back into your back bend. Inhale. Exhale as you fold forward. Come down and grab your energy and rise up. Make your fists soften. Right into your back bend. Inhale. And then fold forward. Exhale. Come down and grab that energy and rise up. Let's return to our heart. Hands together the first time as we inhale and stretch it. And float down. And then down and out to the side. Open your book when you inhale. Dive down when you exhale. Drop your seat. Reach forward to your chair. And now down and out to the side. Inhale. Exhale as you reach forward. We're going to inhale and stretch back into the back bend. As we exhale, we're going to swan dive forward, look behind you. Come down and scoop up your energy and rise up. Return to your heart. Hands together the first time, down and up. Stretch. Breathe. And then down and out to the side. Opening the book as you inhale. Dive in as you exhale. Forward reaching to the chair. Down and out to the side. And reach forward. Back bend, inhale, stretch back. Swan dive forward. Come down, just scoop up your energy and rise up. And then we just release our arms out to the sides. Our left foot's going to go towards the front of your mat. Your right foot's going to go back so that your right heel is lifting. We're going to inhale as we lift up onto our toes. And you're going to just press your right heel down. Inhale as you lift up onto your toes. And then exhale, press down. Twice more. Lifting up as you inhale. And then press down as you exhale. One more time. Lifting up. We're going to press that right heel all the way down. Our hands are going to come in front. We're going to shift the weight into the left leg. You pierce the cloud. Inhale. And then push the energy back into your right leg. Inhale as you glide forward. Exhale as you push back. Twice more. Glide through. Push back. One more time. Push back. Hands are going to reach up. Stretch. And then release your arms out to the sides. Our right foot is going to take a step back. Heel comes behind your toes. And then just start to rotate your hips forward. We're going to bend into the left knee, so it's right over your heel. And then just lift your chest away from your left thigh. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Hands are going to rise up by your ears. Shoulder blades pull down and back and work. Warrior number one. Long, deep breaths. Our right arm's going to reach back. Our left hip goes forward. Lengthen in both directions. We're in warrior number two. Breathe. Palms turn up. And now with your thumbs, just reach behind you, really open up your chest, stretch back. Breathe. Hands drift back to center, palms turn down. Right hand on your hip. Left arm stretches back. Lift out of your waistline and stretch. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to return to warrior number two. Bend your left elbow, elbow on your thigh, right arm reaches overhead as you inhale, and then exhale, return to two. Stretch back, inhale. Exhale as you return to two. Bend the elbow and reach overhead, inhale. And then return one more time. Stretch back when you inhale. Exhale, return to 2. Bend the elbow and reach overhead. Inhale. And then return to 2. Hold here and lengthen in both directions. Line to breath. Long, deep breaths. You can move your hips front and back. Just releasing, breathing. Hips are going to pull back, push slightly forward. The left knee is just slightly bent. Reach over your rib cage, stretch. Left hand down, right arm reaches up. And we're in triangle pose. Long, deep breaths. Right hand's going to come around and touch the small of your look back. And then we're going to twist and look up to the seat. Left arm can sweep up, inhale, and then release from your toes, stretch. First you're going to come down to the squat. So now we're going to do a little squat and start pulling up the inside of your hips. Long, deep breaths. Release your two loose hands. Loose fists are going to grab into the floor, rise up in your legs. Heart level hands flip over, we stretch up. Gather energy, pull it into you. Open the tiger's mouth, squat down and push it down. Gather the energy up as you rise up. Then stretch. Then gather into you and push down. Twice more. Gather that energy up, rise up. Then stretch. And gather. Push down one more time. Breathe. Stretch. Gather. This time you're going to come down and touch the mat. And then walk your feet up and finally stretch. Relax your head. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. We're going to shake our head, yes. Breathing. And then just shake your head now. Breathe. And then just allow your head weight to dangle. Breathing, sending blood flow to your brain. Long, deep breaths. Start to toe heel and walk your feet. And you get close up hands on your upper thighs, press your thighs with rasa. This time the right foot's going to come forward, and the left foot's going to go back. Heel lifted, breathe. Inhale to lift up onto our toes, and exhale, press down. Inhale as we lift them. Exhale as we press down. And again, inhale, lift. And press down. One more time, lift. Press the left heel all the way down. Hands are going to reach forward, piercing through the clouds. Shift your weight into your right leg. Inhale. Palms press the energy back into your left leg. Inhale, pierce through. And push back. Twice more, pierce through, push back. One more time, pierce through, push back. Arms are going to reach up and stretch. And then just relax your legs out to the sides. The left foot's going to take that step back. Heel behind your toes. Hips turn forward. Bend into your right knee right over your heel. Chest away from that right thigh. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Hands are going to rise up by your ears and reach up. And then just pull your shoulder blades down, backward warrior number 1. Long, deep breaths. This time the right arm reaches forward. Left arm goes back and just lengthen in both directions. Warrior number 2. Breathe. Palms are going to turn up. And now with your thumbs, just reach behind you and really open up your chest. Stretch back. Breathe. Hands drift back to center, palms down, left hand on your hip. Right arm reaches back, lift out your waistline. Breathe. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, return to warrior number 2. Bending the right elbow, reaching overhead with that left arm. Inhale. And exhale, return. Stretch back when you inhale. Exhale, return to 2. Bend the elbow and reach overhead. And return to 2. One more time through. Stretch back when you inhale. And return to 2. Bend the elbow and reach overhead. Inhale. And then we're just going to return to warrior number 2 and hold. And lengthen in both directions. Breathe. Releasing our hips front back. Breathe. Hips are going to pull back, push lightly forward, right knee slightly bent. Reaching over your ribcage, stretch, right hand down, left arm reaches up. Triangle pose. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Left hand's going to come around, touch the small of your low back. And then you're just going to twist the look up to the ceiling. Long, deep breaths. Mind your breath. We're going to untwist the line, touch your back hip, bend your front knee. Right arm sweeps up, inhale. Exhale, release the right arm to your toes to the left. Let's come down to the squats or open up the inside of your hips. Long, deep breath. Just allowing your hips to open, mind your breath. Just release your hand. 2 loose fists are going to grab energy from earth as you rise up. Heart level, fingers face each other, stretch up. And then gather energy on top, pull it into your heart. Open the tiger's mouth and sit down. Breathe, push that energy back. Inhale as we rise up. And we stretch up and gather into you. Push down. Twice more. Gather up, rise up. And stretch and gather. Push down. One more time. Gather up, rise up. Stretch up and gather. Let's come down and just touch our back. Walk your feet up. Find your stretch. Relax your head when you breathe. Long, deep breath. Let's shake our head, yes. Breathe in. And then shake your head, no. Get any tension out of your neck. Breathe up. And then just allow your head to dangle and breathe. Long, deep breath. Let's start to toe heel and walk our feet in. And again, we can close up hands on your upper thighs, press your thighs and rise up. Face the front, just give your legs a little shake out. Breathe. We're going to find a focal point. The place in front of us is not moving. Your right foot's going to go forward. And then just soften your left knee. Eye on your focal point. Right hand are going to be your low feathers. Left hand are going to be your high feathers. Rooster stands on one leg. As we inhale, no higher than your waistline. The knee is going to lift up. Rooster stands on one leg. And then exhale as you tap back down. Inhale as you rise up. Tap down. Breathe. Inhale. Tap down. Prepare to balance. We're going to come up and step up onto our calf muscle. Left arm sweeps up into the tree posture. If you want to step up higher into your inner thigh, please avoid the knee. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Like leaves, hands are going to float down. Step down and give your legs a little shake out. Breathe. This time the left foot taps forward. Soften your right knee. Find your focal point. Left hand are your low feathers, right hand are your high feathers. Inhale as the rooster stands on one leg. And exhale as we tap back down. Inhale as we lift up. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, lift. Prepare to balance, lift up. Step up. Right arm sweeps up into the tree. Step up higher if you're in 5 feet wide, 4 knocks. Honor where you are. Long, deep breaths. Hands drift down like leaves. And the legs get a little shaky. Hands come back to the center of our heart. We're going to go through our vinyasa one more time. Hands together the first time. Reach down. Stretch. Hands float down. Down and out to the side. Stretch. Open your book. Inhale. Dive down. Reaching forward into your tree. And then out to the side. Inhale. Exhale as you reach forward. Back bend when you inhale. Stretch back. Swan dive. And we're just going to step back into downward facing dog. And stretch. Breathe. Long deep breaths. Let's step back into plank. If you need to release your knees now, please do. Or not. Honor where you are. Find your breath. So release our knees and release our toes. Press to your palm, let your hips drift forward. Eyes are going to look up. Modify upward facing dog. Making sure you're not taking tension in your neck and your shoulders. Breathe. Long deep breaths. Focus down. Just go ahead and float yourself all the way down. Fold up your hands in front. And just relax your head weight. Allow your shoulder blades to melt away from your ears. Breathe. Long deep breaths. Lifting the hip and curl the right foot back. Hand and foot together. And then just relax your head weight. Long deep breaths. Find your breath. Breathe. Focus to your right foot. Just start to push your foot back into your hand. And then use the strength of your hand so you can lift the hip just a tiny bit away from your mat. Long deep breath. Breathe. Stretch. Stay active. Breathe. And then easy soften and release. Let's work our way over to the left side. Hands put together. Relax your head down. Find your breath. Long deep breath. Breathe. Focus to that left foot. Start to push your foot back into your hand. And then use the strength of your hand to see if you can lift the knee up just a tiny bit away from your mat. Long deep breaths. Find your breath. Breathe. Take another breath. Easy start to soften and release. Hands now come underneath your shoulders, elbows by your rib cage. Baby cobra. We're going to press our hips into the mat. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Inhale as you lift your focus. And then exhale, float down with your breath. Inhale as we lift up, stretch. And exhale. Inhale, float up. And exhale. This time we're going to lift up. Press into your palms and rise up. Knees open out to a V on your back. Feet together, tailbone back. Elbows down to your palms up. And then just release your head weight through your arms. First you're going to feel your low back expand. And then you're going to bring your focus to the center of your upper back. And just try to move your breath into the center of your upper back muscles. You're breathing into your upper back muscles. Feel them separate as you inhale. And sink as you exhale. Breathing into the upper back, feel those upper back muscles when you inhale. And sink as you exhale. Long deep breaths into our back. take another breath. Ease your way up and swing your hips around. Come to seated, we're going to come into our hamstring stretch. Slide into your stretch. The hamstrings are attached to the inside of your pelvic bowl. So what we want to do is think about, first we're on our sits bones. So feel your sits bones. And then just start to turn your pelvis slightly forward. You feel your sits bones go back. Hands come down. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then go ahead and just slide your way up. Long, deep breaths. Keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. Stay active with your breath and your movement. Remember, the breath is movement. Breathe. So walk over to the right side, nose and knee in line, and stretch it. Long, deep breaths. Right hand on your shin, left elbow up, over to the side, and just go into the side there. Long, deep breath. Breathe. Easy, come up. Come back to center. Go ahead and slide your way up. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Walk over to the left side. Nose and knee line and stretch. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Left hand on your shin. Right arm sweeps up, goes over, and then just stretch over. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. And then just ease your way up. Legs come in, your legs will shake. Breathe. Feet come flat on your mat. So your hips just a little forward. Hands are going to reach forward. As we inhale, we're going to look up, lift up on your sits bones. Palms turn out. Chin down your collarbone. Bend ankles, arms, curl halfway back. Inhale as you lengthen up and stretch. Ankles, arms as you come around. Twice and one, breathe, lift. And come around. One more time, lift it. This time your hands are just going to come behind your thighs. Roll yourself down, knees come in. And then just a gentle rock side to side. Finding our breath. Breathe. Finding your breath. We're going to pause in the center. Right foot steps down. Left ankle goes over. Left knee opens up. Right hand behind your right thigh. And just stretch back. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Right foot comes down. We let the left foot go over to the right side. Twist across. Lift up your head, look to the left. Hands go into the left side of your rib cage. And then focus breathing primarily into your left lung. So you want to feel your breath in your hands as you inhale underneath your rib cage. Feel your breath. Focusing on that left lung. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Then our head comes back to the center. Knees come back to the center. Left foot down. Right ankle over. Knee opens out to the side. Hand behind your thigh. Go ahead and just stretch back. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Left foot down. Right foot twist across. Lift up your head and look to the right. Hands come onto the right side of your rib cage. And just focus on breathing primarily into your right lung. feeling your breath in your hands. Long, deep breaths, just feeling our breath. Head comes back to center. Knees come back to the center. Right foot steps down. Feet together. Let your knees drift open. Hands on your upper thighs. And then just a gentle rock side to side to release your tailbone. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. Pause in the center, hands behind your thighs. Knees drift in, feet slide all the way forward. Feet are going to drop open from the inside of your hips. Arms reach out to the side, make yourself comfortable. Close your eyes and bring your focus to your breath. Long, deep breaths. Breathe. So take a moment for yourself to breathe and relax. Take a long, deep breath. Inhale. And then as you exhale, just allow all of your body weight to melt. Just allow yourself to feel light. Long, deep breaths. Breathing. Just taking this moment for yourself. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, nothing to achieve. Just breathing. To be realistic, to be in control of my response, to have faith that everything will work out in my favor, to take care of my body as an act of love, to keep my eyes and ears open, to always find a lesson, to dream wide awake in color, to be honest with myself and with others, to search for the benefit in all situations, to free myself of ignorance and judgment, to release myself from resentment, to give only what I have and choose to give, to take my time, to be a child and to appreciate the child within, to challenge my knowledge in search of the answer, to love without conditions or limits, to trust the process, to eliminate procrastination, to never, ever, ever give up, to love, honor, and respect myself right here, right now. To always know that in this world, I am the best me. Scan your body. Notice if you're holding on to any tension or stress, problems, pain, worries, doubts. And as you feel the light breeze go along your skin, give yourself permission just to let it go, let it blow away. Letting go. Take a moment for gratitude. And we'll thank the birds for coming out and singing with us this morning. And we'll thank the ocean for its beauty and the music it provided. In gratitude, knowing that where we are at this moment, most people can only dream about. Let's just really dig in there and think about how lucky we are. Long, deep breath. And just notice the sounds of the waves. Breathe. Long, deep breaths. And then just start to move your fingers and your toes. Find a little awareness. We're going to roll over onto our right side into the fetal position, hands underneath our head, curl up. And then just relax and breathe. Long, deep breaths. Just taking this moment for yourself. Noticing your breath. Breathe. Take this moment to set our intention for our day. What would you like the rest of your day to be like? Let's set our intention. Breathe. And then just start to move your fingers and toes. Find a little more awareness. Taking your time, you know where to go, nothing to achieve. You're going to come up and find a comfortable seat, whatever's comfortable for you. Connect your mind and body, lengthen your spine, close your eyes. We'll just take a few more moments for breath. Just noticing how we feel. Long, deep breaths. And then last time here with me, move your fingers and your toes. Relax, eyes open, our hands will come to our heart.